Welcome to another exciting edition of the Sports Report Express. I am Sportscaster 89. Here's what's on tap for you today. We have all the scores from the NBA, college hoops, NHL, and we'll give you an update on Tom Brady. Finally, we'll preview the night in the NBA, NHL, and college hoops. Without further ado, let's begin with action from the NBA last night. The Cavs defeat the Pelicans 93-90. The Pacers beat the Clippers 122-116. The Sixers defeat the Grizzlies in overtime 122-119. The Celtics defeat the first place Heat by 30 122-92. The Knicks over the Kings 116-96. The Raptors over the Hawks 106-100. The Warriors over the Rockets 122-108. Steph Curry finished with 40 points last night. And finally, the Thunder over the Trailblazers by 17, 98-81. Now, let's go to college hoops. Number 9 Duke defeats Notre Dame on the road by 14, 57-43. And number 8 Baylor over West Virginia by 4, 81-77. Now let's talk about the rankings that came out yesterday in the top 25. Here they are as follows. Auburn's number 1, Gonzaga number 2, UCLA number 3, Purdue number 4, Kentucky number 5. Number 6 is Houston. Number 7, Arizona. Baylor's number 8. Duke at 9. Kansas at number 10. Wisconsin at number 11. Villanova at number 12. Michigan State at 13. Texas Tech at 14. Providence at number 15. Ohio State at 16. UConn at 17. Illinois at 18. USC at number 19. Iowa State number 20. Xavier, number 21, Tennessee at 22, Texas at number 23, Marquette at 24, and finally, the LSU Tigers out of the SEC at number 25. Now, let's go to hockey. The Panthers over the Blue Jackets last night by a final count of 8-4. The Senators over the Oilers 3-2. The Red Wings over the Ducks in overtime 2-1. The Canucks over the Blackhawks 3-1. And the Maple Leafs over the Devils 6-4. Now, we go to news on Tom Brady's future. It's official. Tom Brady has announced on his Instagram page that he will retire after 22 seasons in the NFL. A quote from Tom Brady said that he is not going to make that competitive commitment anymore. I've always believed the sport of football is an all-in proposition. If 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed. And success is what I love so much about our game. Brady said in the statement on Instagram, there is a very physical, mental, emotional challenge every single day that has allowed me to maximize my highest potential. I've tried my very best these past 22 years. There are no shortcuts to success on the field or in life. He also said, this is difficult for me to write, but here it goes. I am not going to make that competitive commitment anymore. I have loved my NFL career, and it's now time to focus my time on and energy on other things that require my attention. I've done a lot of reflecting the past week and have asked myself difficult questions, and I am proud of what I've achieved. My teammates, coaches, fellow competitors, and fans deserve 100% of me. But right now, it's best I leave the field of play to the next generation of dedicated and committed athletes. Now, we will wrap up with the action coming up tonight in the NBA. Let's start with the Pelicans at the Pistons at 7 o'clock. Next, we go to Milwaukee. The Wizards will take on the Bucks on TNT at 7:30. The Heat will play a back-to-back at Toronto at 7:30. The Magic against the Bulls at 8. The Nuggets at the Timberwolves at 8. The Warriors will play a back-to-back in San Antonio against the Spurs at 8:30. The Nets will take on the Suns from Phoenix at 10:30. That'll be the second game of the doubleheader on TNT. In the National Hockey League, the Kraken will take on the Bruins at 7. The Sharks at the Lightning at 7. The Maple Leafs at the Devils at 7. The Panthers at the Rangers at 7 o'clock on ESPN Plus and Hulu. Next, it's the Jets and the Flyers from Philly. The Capitals will take on the Penguins from Pittsburgh. The Senators will be at the Islanders at UBS Arena. at 7:30. The Canucks at the Predators at 8. The Flames against the Stars at 8:30 in Dallas. The Coyotes at the Avalanche, who are red hot at home. They've been undefeated. They're 19-0 at home at Ball Arena in Denver at 9 o'clock. And finally, to wrap up the National Hockey League slate tonight, the Buffalo Sabres on the road to take on Vegas at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. In college hoops tonight, Creighton will take on number 17th ranked UConn at 6:30 on FS1. 10th ranked Kansas in a Big 12 battle against Iowa State at 7 on ESPN. Michigan State, number 13 ranked in the country, will take on Maryland from College Park at 7 on ESPN2. In the SEC, it's number 22 ranked Tennessee at home against Texas A&M. Next, we have Auburn at home, number 1 in the country, against Alabama at 9 o'clock on ESPN. Texas Tech at home, number 14 ranked in the country, will take on 23rd ranked Texas at Lubbock on ESPN2. Next, Providence will take on St. John's at 9 o'clock on CBS Sports Network. And finally, to wrap up the college hoop slate tonight in the SEC, it's number 25 Auburn, number 25 LSU, against Ole Miss at 9 o'clock on SC Network. That is a wrap for today's exciting Sports Report Express. I am merely Sportscaster 89. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for another edition. Have a great one.